Boom. So don't ask me what size drill bits I'm using. This is a 5 and 32. 5/32. 5 over 32. I don't know what that means or what that is.
This is the beast that you cannot buy. Finding a way where you cannot see. Man with this system he cannot break.
Proper producer.
My mind it runs. All these thoughts are troubling. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. My mind.
Here we are, once again. Well, this is the first video in our Road to DreamCon series. Right now, I only know 2 of the 3 cosplays me and my friend Nayo are wearing to DreamCon. And even the second one, I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna do or if I wanna do. But as we figure those out, we will make more cosplays of those. But that's the future. Let's start with, right now, let's start with today. I'm gonna be starting my Illumi cosplay. I went to Hobby Lobby, Illumi from Hunter x Hunter, by the way. I got this fabric for like the undershirt, like the little socks. This one for like his sleeves. I really don't like this color. I really wish it was just a little more green. But everything else I saw kind of clashed with this green, because I really think this is a good green for like his whole outfit. And I was like, I need something that goes with it but don't clash with it. So I went with it. I got this. So that's what we'll be making that with once we get there. But today we're gonna be starting with his little needles. You know, he got the little needles that are stuck into his shirt around the collar. And then I also want to have a few with me as like props that can do stuff with. The thing is, since I'm extra, gotta do some extra shit. I want the needles, well, at least some of them, to be spring loaded so that the spring goes back in to like the bulb, and like I can like press it into people and things and look like I'm actually sticking people with needles. Like this, you know, you like do that and the blade go in. That's how I want my needles to be. But I don't know how to do that. So we're just gonna wing it. So while at Hobby Lobby, I got a couple things. I'm gonna use these like wood pile collection things for the bulbs around his neck. Yes, yes. I got 2 packs of the small ones. And then they also had a bigger one. I've already opened it because I've been trying some stuff out. And I also got these little flower pots. They're like wooden flower pots. They come with 12. I want the knob, and then I want the flower pot on the end like that. You see how that look? Yeah, that's good, huh? And then I want, boom, the needle right here. Basically, I need holes drilled into this so the needle can like retract backwards into the bulb. Does all that make sense? It's gonna have to make sense. So let's get into us doing that. So these come with like a little screw setting. Girl, I know you didn't do, oh, it's in this hand. You're a dummy. Let me drink this Red Bull, I'm sorry. I need to wake up. Cause like I said, they're knobs, but I've been using them to like screw into it and then pull this thing out. If you know a better way, then you do that, but well, anyways, boom, we got that. So next, we're going to take our little flower pots. We're gonna drill some holes in these holes. The dowel rod. I also got a dowel rod. If you go to Hobby Lobby, it is the blue one, size 1/4 of an inch. It's basically gonna be like that. Bulb, flower pot, and then the needle sticking out the end. So to start off, I'm gonna start with like a smaller drill bit. Boom. So don't ask me what size drill bits I'm using. This is a 5 and 32. 5/32. 5 over 32. I don't know what that means or what that is. I'm a gay boy. I just got the tools because, yeah. So look, I'm gonna grab this one, I'm gonna put it in the center, and I'm going, I don't feel like my fingers should be this close to that though. Okay, I got these. Okay, now I'm gonna get mad because like, they're getting off center when it start rotating. New plan. I'm going to put a little hole right in the middle. That way I always hit the center. That off center shit is gonna really irritate me.
If you don't drill a hole, you'll split the wood.
That's why they say you gonna split the wood if you don't drill a hole. That's why they say that. They wasn't lying. And I'm still gonna do it. And don't give a fuck. And don't. Actually, I'm kind of scared. I don't want to split no more. I don't want to split no more. But yeah, now we cook it with gas. And now I'm moving to a 1/4. Oh, are these like the inch sizes?
You're so stupid.
5/64 of an inch and 5/32 of an inch is like crazy though. They need a better name for that. Anyway, this is 1/4 inch. The dowel rod is 1/4 inch. So this drill bit should be just big enough for the dowel rod to go in and out and in and out. So with this, we're just gonna go all the way through the flower pot. The pins that are in Illumi's like shirt, the 6 pins that are in his shirt, I want to also be these like retractable pins, and then I can pull it out and there's a needle that like comes out when I pull it out of the shirt. I think that would be a real cool like type of effect type of thing. To keep the dowel rod from sliding out of the thing there, I need like something that's just a tiny bit bigger on the end of it. Right, we catching each other drift, you know, because I don't want it to slide out like this. How am I gonna drill a hole that's a little bigger if I don't have no drill bit that's a little bigger? Bitch, that means you need to go get a drill bit that's a little bigger. I don't want to buy no tools. I lied. There has to be a safer way to do this. If I hurt myself, I'm not gonna want to do nothing else. Girl, somebody send me a man. Yeah, bitch, you got me fucked up on my soul. What am I gonna do, y'all? Yes. And there we are. Hold up, let go. You see the release button? Release. Yeah, you finna piss me off. Oh, now you wanna release? I got the hole drilled into the bulb, and that actually worked better than I thought it would. Well, I was working on the 4th one and she died. Oh, she's dead. So we're going to work on a few of the needles. Yes. Thanks, either. Now, when I beat your ass, when I get to banging on your head, you gonna think I did you wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna insert them into the little sharpener. Then once we start getting our point going, we will just sand it down a little more to make it more needle-like and not so pencil-like. Boom, are we kind of getting into it? Are we kind of getting into the effect? Oh yeah, this shit is going well, it's going well. I should still sand them a little bit so the transition is a little smoother from like straight to point. Focus! It's starting to feel less like pencil and more like needle. Girl, no it don't. It look exactly the same. Don't piss me off. Girl, that is better. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all are so negative. And lo and behold, one of the pins.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Fully retractable. Well, it's not like retractable yet, but by the time I'm done, it's gonna be. So now, my original thought was that I was going to have all 6 of the little buttons on the cosplay be retractable pins. That way I could take any of them off and like have them. What if only 2 of them were removable? Would that still be T, or is that like less T? That's the question. Because I only have enough here to make 6, because only 6 of these big balls came in. Big balls? Pause. No, okay. Big balls, they came in a pack of 6. So if I use all 6 on the costume, I'm still gonna need at least 3 or 4 for actual hand props. So I'm like, girl, do I really want to go through this again and make more? Or do I just want to have 4 already made as props, and then the other 2 left over from the 6 I just have on the cosplay? I think I'm gonna do that. Cause bitch, after this 6, you couldn't pay me to do this again. Got blisters and all types of shit. All right, so I'm about to finish the drilling, and then I got these shaped up, and then next time I see y'all, we should be heading to or already up in Lowe's. Uh-oh, back again, back to back. I know just a second ago, I told y'all the next time we saw each other, I was probably gonna be on my way or up in Lowe's. But when I was on my way to get the springs, I was doing some other stuff too, and I was like, when I left the house, I just forgot to bring the camera. I just don't, I'm sorry. I don't always be thinking of just having this camera with me. So when I got to Lowe's, I didn't have it. So unfortunately, there's no footage of me in Lowe's, but it's just fucking Lowe's. You wanna see what Lowe's look like? Carry your ass down now. But anyways, so we went to Lowe's to get the springs to go inside of the needles, the pins. I ended up getting these compression springs. It comes 4 to a pack, and yeah, I'm gonna use these. I think we have everything that should work. I also stopped by Hobby Lobby because yesterday when I was cutting through these, I cut through one of the bulbs, like all the way through on accident. So I needed one more bulb. But now that I have all these extra bulbs, I think I'm gonna just make some extra needle props, but they're not gonna be retractable. I went to Hobby Lobby, I got that, and I also got this dowel rod that is a little bit bigger than the one I had before. It is the yellow color from Hobby Lobby, which is 5/16 of an inch by 36 inches. I basically got this to put on the end of, put a small tiny piece on the end of the needles. That way, when they slide in and out of the hole, they don't come completely out. Does that all make sense? I hope that all makes sense. So right now we're gonna do that. So here I have some really tiny pieces of that dowel rod that I cut. So I needed something that could cut it clean, quick, and fast. So I just used my jigsaw. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. This thing. That's a jigsaw. Or is it a hacksaw? I don't know. It's only like my 3rd day out here. So I think we have the parts here. I think we're ready to start putting some stuff together. And I grabbed that bitch by her neck and I snapped that hoe. And I put them together. Make sure it retracts completely. Something I did not think about is that these are fucking sharp ass wood pieces. Like, this shit hurt. Okay, this needs to line up right there. I need to mark where this needs to line up at, 'cause that's perfect. Well, I thought it was perfect a second ago. There it go. Bitch, is it perfect or is it not perfect? Okay, what y'all think? Hot glue? I should hot glue it? I kind of want to do the super glue though. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. Oops. And just like that, look at that. Look at that. Y'all see that? That's nice. Oh yeah, this is nice. I like this. I like this. And then for like the regular ones that aren't retractable, I'm just going to basically do the same stuff without all the extra work. You know what I'm saying? So sharpen it. We're gonna sand down the base so it's flat. We're going to make it less pencil-esque, like we said. Easy. Some slight, real easy. It don't retract, but you know. So that's gonna conclude this first part of the Illumi cosplay. Next time I see you guys, I will be starting to sew one of the pieces. Part of me wants to start with the top so I can go ahead and figure out how I'm gonna connect these to the shirt. But I also don't wanna do the top because I feel like it's gonna be hard. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this vlog, make sure you leave a like and a comment down below so I know that you guys enjoyed it and then I can keep doing them. If y'all don't like doing them and y'all just here for the skits and y'all just want me to shut up and make the skits, I probably won't shut up, but I will just make the skits. I'm not gonna shut up, but I'll make the skits though. But you know, sometimes I just don't feel like it. So I feel like it'll be good to have another type of content on the channel. That way, you know, something that's a little less time consuming for me. You know, I can just sit down, talk, work on something, and yeah, I would enjoy that actually. So if you also would enjoy that, let me know and we will do that. And I will see you guys in the next parts of the road to DREAMCON. Bye.